All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to say call halayim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakal Kritash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, you Latinos, you Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right, so now this is going to be the second part of going into the book Murder by Injection by Eustace Mullins. All right, I'm just going to leave off, all right, where I left off. I'm just going to pick up where I left off in the last video. All right, so I suggest you watch the first part, all right, before you watch this one, all right, so it could all make sense. All right, so let's get into it, man. All right, this book exposes all the unethical and all the unethical practices of the medical institution. All right, the medical field, man. All right, all the witchcraft. All right, so let's get into it. All right, it says Dr. Let me zoom in a little bit more. All right, it says Dr. Medelson, all right, also points out the possible contradictions, all right, in the American Medical Association's, all right, frequent admonitions to get your daily supply of the big four for adequate nutrition, that is vegetables and fruits, grains, meats, and dairy products. Dr. Medelson points out that many groups cannot tolerate cow's milk because of the enzymatic deficiency. Some studies show that 75% of the world's peoples are lactose intolerant and cannot digest cow's milk. All right, one of the post World War II epidemics was the worldwide reaction to the extensive use of DDT. Even though DDT had come into being as the supposed guardian against epidemics during the war. All right, matter of fact, DDT, I'm going to show you what DDT is, all right, commonly known. All right, this is DDT right here. This is the full name. All right, commonly known as DDT is a colorless, tasteless, and odorless crystalline chemical compound. All right, it's an insecticide right here. It's an insecticide or a pesticide. All right. It says one of the post-World War II epidemics was the worldwide reaction to the extensive use of DDT. Even though DDT had come, all right, into being as the supposed guardian, all right, against epidemics during the war, its use had been advertised as the miracle pesticide, all right, which would prevent outbreaks of various diseases in the war-ravaged nations of the world. However, DDT was eventually found to be a cumulative poison in the human system, much like sodium fluoride. All right, which is poison. Sodium fluoride is poison, and that's what you have in the toothpaste, you know. It says not only were considerable concentrations of DDT being accumulated in man's fatty tissues, but he also was consuming additional amounts in every forkful of food that he ate. Yeah, DDT, which is what it says right here. It's a cumulative poison in the human system. All right, much like sodium fluoride. All right. It says Nobel Prize winner Dr. Otto Warburg heralded, all right, the dangers of DDT when he warned that any poison which interferes with the respiration of the cells caused irreparable damage and produces degenerative diseases such as cancer. All right, despite such warnings, from 1947 to 1956, the annual production of DDT quadrupled to an annual total of more than 500 million per pound. All right, the Public Health Service analyzed food in a federal prison for DDT content, finding stewed fruit with 69 ppm content bread with 100 ppm DDT content, while lard, which is pork fat, all right, used in the preparation of food was estimated to have 2,500 ppm DDT. All right, just to let you know what ppm is. I got it right here. Parts per million. ppm is the number of units of mass of a contaminant per million units of total mass. All right. So let's go back. All right. It says DDT is more persistent in soil. All right, which is even in the soil. All right. 7 years after DDT was applied to test plots, 80% of it remained. All right. Orchards and farms which use DDT in annual spraying built up enormous amounts in the soil. DDT has since been banned, but the residues remain. Yeah, because it's in the soil. All right. That's crazy, bro. It says even after the ban, Monsanto continued to make huge profits from the sale, all right, of DDT by exporting it to other countries. Another commonly used pesticide, chloridane, was found to be 4 times as toxic as DDT. That's crazy, bro. And then they started to use that. All right. Another substance which was later banned was aramite, an acknowledged carcinogen used as a pesticide. All right, let's keep reading. It says produced by the chemical conglomerate U.S. Rubber. All right, in 1951, aramite came under a barrage of criticism. All right, despite the widespread publication of FDA tests proving its dangers, it remained in use until the spring of 1958 when it was finally withdrawn. All right, some substances, all right, containing arsenic are still found in foodstuffs as pesticide residue and as a food additive for poultry and livestock, bro. All right, salicide, a pesticide based on selenium, all right, was found to produce cirrhosis of the liver in persons ingesting food which had been treated with this chemical. All right, let me see what this is real quick. All right, it's obviously some type of disease. All right, let's see. It says is a progressive and irreversible condition that occurs when the liver is permanently scarred and replaced with non-functional tissue. Wow, bro. So that's what that's what it does, bro. Wow. All right. It says salicide, all right, a pesticide based on selenium was found to produce cirrhosis of the liver in persons ingesting food which had been treated with this chemical, which is cirrhosis right here. And so it causes cirrhosis or cirrhosis of the liver, which is a progressive and irreversible condition that occurs when the liver is permanently scarred and replaced with non-functioning tissue. Wow, bro. All right, it says cirrhosis. I think that's how you pronounce cirrhosis or cirrhosis is severe scarring of the liver. A serious condition can be caused by many forms of liver diseases and conditions such as hepatitis and chronic alcoholism. All right, man, and they was putting this in the food, man. Salicide, which causes cirrhosis, man. Cirrhosis. All right. It says after 200 children became ill from eating dyed popcorn at a Christmas party, the FDA announced decertification of the 3 dyes involved. All right, red number 32, orange 1, orange 2. A government report stated that when FD&C red number 32 was fed to rats at a level of 2.0% of the diet, all the rats died within a week. At a 1% level, All right, death occurred within 12 days. All right, at a 0.5%. At 0.5%, most of the rats died within 26 days. All right, so them dyes be poisonous, bro. All right, all those food dyes, you know. It says at 0.25%, approximately half of the rats died within 3 months. All of the rats showed marked growth retardation and anemia. Bro, that shit is just, bro. And this is all these types of poisons be in the food till this day, man. Yo, Esau gotta go for real, bro. Edom has to go, man. That devil has to go, man. All right, it says autopsy revealed moderate to marked liver damage. All right, similar but less severe results were obtained with rats on a diet containing 0.1%. Let me read that again. It says similar but less severe results were obtained with rats on a diet containing 0.1% of FD&C red number 2. Dogs taken 100 milligrams per kilogram of body weight were per day showed moderate weight loss. A single dose gave diarrhea in the majority of the dogs tested. All right, test of orange number 1 gave similar results as FD&C red 32. More than half of the Florida orange crop was run through these dyes to give them a beautiful orange color. Wow. And they do that shit till this day, bro. All right. Got to, bro. It says instead of the pale green, which was their normal color at the time of picking, canned and frozen orange juice often contain larger amounts of these dyes because packers bought packing house reject, which were deemed unsuitable for grocery store marketing. All right. Although the Christmas party, which highlighted the perils of these dyes, took place in December 1955, manufacturers were told they could legally use up stocks of these colors. All right. The ban, all right, went into effect February 15th. All right, 1956, but it had been in the market since December 1953. 2 years before the near fatal party. All right. One of the more common food processes today is the hydrogenation process, which destroys all nutritional value. All right. The process consists of saturating the fatty acids with hydrogen under pressure with temperatures up to 410 degrees Fahrenheit with a metal catalyst, all right, either nickel, platinum, or copper for as long as 8 hours. After this treatment, it becomes an inert or dead substance. Yeah, they take all it's no, it's really not after that. It's just no benefit for it. Basically, all the nutritional value was taken out, bro. That's what they be doing to all the juices, like juices that come from nature, bro. Like natural juices, they pasteurize them, man. Meaning they heat them up, and they kill all the nutritional value, you know. All right, when you drink juice, you got to get cold pressed juice, not pasteurized juice. Cold pressed juice, man. You know, buy fruit from farmers markets. If you want to juice, you juice it yourself, man. All right. It says hydrogenated oils in margarine used for cooking break down into dangerous toxins when heated. Yep. Although butter can be heated for long periods of time without forming toxins. All right. Despite the well-publicized dangers of chemical food additives and other nutritional problems, the principal charitable health foundations have for years strongly opposed any linkage of diet, all right, nutrition and health. Let me read that again. It says, despite the well publicized dangers of chemical food additives and other nutritional problems, the principal charitable health foundations have for years strongly opposed any linkage of diet, nutrition, and health. All right, this program was originally laid down for them many years ago by the famous quack Morris Fishbein. All right, this program was originally laid down for them many years ago by the famous quack Morris Fishbein and the American Medical Association. All right, uh, they have religiously, followed. All right, these precepts. All right, as coming from the original prophet in the ensuing decades. All right, AMA officials testified before a Senate committee that there is no proof that diet is related to disease. Okay. All right. Yo, the food and medical industry is nothing but witchcraft, bro. It's nothing but witchcraft, bro. All right. Adding the warning that changing American eating habits might lead to economic dislocation. All right. The Arthritis Foundation assures its place in the sun by regular reiterations of its claims that arthritis is incurable, although this has never prevented the foundation from annual fundraising drives to collect money for a cure. You see? Oh man, these foundations be all bullshit, bro. You know, these fundraising and charitable foundations is all. You think that money is really going to those people, or what they say the foundation is supposed to be for? Nah, those foundations collect money and that's all their money, bro. It says this foundation denounces any food supplements or health detoxification programs to cleanse the system, leaving this to the province of individualistic healthcare practitioners in California. All right. The foundation also opposes the following of rotary diets, which could uncover food allergies in arthritis patients. In 1985, the Arthritis Foundation collected 36.2 million as one of a small group of monopoly disease groups which have established their claim to a particular disease, a feature which is a very attractive to the medical monopoly which approves their positions. Its sister foundations, National Multiple Sclerosis, all right, United Cerebral Palsy, and the Lupus Foundation are equally protective toward their sakes in the monopoly diseases which the super rich have staked out as well defined and unchallengeable claims. All right, reports of cures of arthritis by abstaining from such acid producing foods as beef, chocolate, and milk, while routine, are totally denied by the Arthritis Foundation. Arthritis Foundation. All right, one San Francisco doctor. See all this madness, bro. All right, and they be poisoning the food, bro. It says one San Francisco doctor published his findings after curing the most advanced cases or rheumatoid arthritis by banning all fruits, meats, wheat, and dairy products, a rigorous regimen which those patients willing to abide by it found to produce total relief. All right. The American Cancer Society also routinely branded all metabolic nutritional approaches to cancer treatment as anecdotal, all right, links to cancer prevention, which constitute quackery, all right, the famous designation for non-approved medical treatment, which was publicized for years by America's, all right, two most famous quacks, Simmons and Fishbein, all right. However, in 1887, all right, just after the founding of the New York Cancer Hospital, all right, an Albany, New York physician, all right, let me read that again. It says, however, in 1887, just after the founding of the New York Cancer Hospital, an Albany, New York physician published a book, Diet and Cancer, by Dr. Ephraim Cutter. Kellogg Books, all right, I think that stands for page, all right, 19 through 26, in which he wrote, cancer is a disease of nutrition, all right, okay, all right, in 1984, in 1984 faced by a growing tide of publicity about the efficacy of diet and nutrition in many cancer cases, the American Cancer Society did a reluctant flip-flop, offering the cautious assertions that diet and vitamins might offer some slight benefit. All right, ACS continued to ignore the facts showing that the record of increase in the use of food additives paralleled the annual increase in the cancer. So of course, bro. All right. It says from 1940 to 1977, the American intake of food colorings and additives increased tenfold, and that's why till this day. So if that, bro, if it increased back then, how much more even now? And that's why everybody is so fucking dumb, bro. Dumb and stupid and brainwashed, fat and retarded, and you know what I'm saying? Because of all these dyes and food additives, bro. Which causes all types of illnesses, bro. It says later studies have shown an inverse association between the daily intake of green or yellow vegetables and the mortality rates from cancer. Studies of victims, all right, of prostate cancer studies of victims of prostate cancer, now epidemic among American men, showed a high intake of fats, milk, meat, and coffee. All right, it was recommended that baked, all right, goods should be avoided, whether because of additives or the danger of aluminum compounds was not stated. Yeah, so it be metals in these foods, bro. All right, I'm gonna read a little bit more, and I think I'm gonna end it. All right, it says there has also been a fivefold increase in the intake of fried food in the United States. Fivefold increase, bro. All right, there has also been a fivefold increase in the intake of fried food in the United States, most of which have come through the fast food outlets. The use of fats in these outlets with little supervision and inadequately, all right, trained personnel means that deep frying fats are reused over long periods of time, bro. These reused fats have been proved to be mutagenic in laboratory tests. Yeah, so they be mutating and shit. All right, and are listed as potential carcinogenic by researchers. All right. So I'll just leave it. I'll leave it right there. That's part 2. All right. So I might do a part 3. All right. Most likely. All right. This is a long chapter. They could probably be 14 parts. This book has a lot of very high class information on it, scholarly information, man. All right. So I want to say call Halalyum, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah, Kritash. All right. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and who rule well. Shalom to the 144,000 that scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. All right. Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Raktazah. This lesson was edifying. All right. You learned something. All right. And, if it be the Lord's will, I'll do another one. All right. So, until the next one, Shalom, Shalom.